Hi students. Some of you are confused about the AQI assignment, the Air Quality Index Virtual Lab. So I'm going to take you through it real quick. So you can see on my screen here, I have the website up for, it's actually, this website is for number 3. So for number 1, it tells you to go to the info page for AQI. You'll read through it and then write a sentence or two in your own words about what is AQI and why it's important. And then number 3 says to go to the US EPA AQI data page. And then you're going to select 2 pollutants. You get to decide what the pollutants are. And so here's the first pollutant. I'm going to click on carbon monoxide. Second pollutant, I'm going to choose SO2. You get to decide whichever ones you're curious about. It says don't choose particulate matter because the earliest date on that is 1985, but I don't care if you do, actually. So I'm going to choose 1980 because we're comparing Dallas and Los Angeles, 1980 and 2005 numbers, I believe. And so I'm going to go to 1980. Geographic area, it tells you in number 5 on the instructions, it tells you to choose the geographic area. So I need to select Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, and then plot data. So here's our AQI chart. Now I want to get a screenshot of this. So if you're on an iPad or an iPhone or another kind of device like that, you can just take a screenshot and you copy it into your lab. If you're on a PC, search for the snipping tool app. But you pull up snipping tool and choose new, and then allows you to grab a screen capture that you can then copy into your lab. And on the assignment, there are instructions. If you have a Mac, I forgot what it's called on a Mac. You're transferring this data here into the chart in the assignment. So notice on the bottom, the very bottom, we have on the x-axis, we have the months of the year. This is Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, CO and SO2 values in 1980. And notice on the y-axis you have the air quality index, and the green area is considered good. And if you look on the far right, you've got 58 CO only, 8 SO2 only, and 298 both. So that's the total number of days that these 2 pollutants were in the good range as far as the AQI. And so you need to add the both and the only together. So CO only by itself was in the good range for 58 days, and both is 298 days. So if you add those together, the CO was in the good range for 356 days in 1980 for this area, Dallas. The SO2, 8 days by itself, 298 for both, so you add those together. SO2 was in the good range for 306 days in 1980 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And you'll do the same thing with these numbers in the moderate range, and then the unhealthy for sensitive groups range, unhealthy. The numbers would be 0 and unhealthy and very unhealthy because it didn't get that high for Dallas, the Dallas area in 1980. And then it goes on to tell you to change the year. I forgot what year it tells you, 2015 or something, whatever, so a current year. And then it tells you to do the same thing again, except you'll choose the Los Angeles area, and there it is right there. So you'll choose Los Angeles, same dates, Same pollutants. You'll comparing 1980 to much more current year, and then when you're finished with that, you've filled in your chart. You've copied and pasted in your data plots that this website gave you, and then you answer the analysis questions at the end. So I hope that clears things up if you were confused.